Hello, everyone. How you doing? Yes. Oh, I am Nikki. I am cold. The AC is on. It doesn't need to be on, but it is. So, hello, everyone coming in. Hello. Do we know what today is? Today is Monday. I'm bringing up stuff. Hopefully, yes. Good. It's good. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Patty. Yes. Hello, how you doing? Got more coming in and more. Yeah. Well, we got a few things. We got a wheel to spin in a little bit, and I did something different today. And when a little bit more come in, I decided to ask AI chat, um, if you're on a carnivore or a keto diet, how do you take care of a cold? And I thought I'd let you guys know what AI chat says, which most of it we all know anyway. Most of it's common sense, but I thought, and then I asked the same question, but instead of saying cold, I said illness. What do you do on a carnivore keto diet if you just have an illness? Hi Mason, hi John. I'm doing your 2 mile walk. Okay, kudos. Once in a great while. I don't have it like every day. Like I have like an emergency stash right here. It's been there for about a week or two. It's like if I'm going somewhere and I don't know when I'm coming back, I'll grab it, put it in my purse type of thing. Or if I'm too tired and I don't feel like cooking anything and nothing's ready, I might have it for just a quick meal. Is it? Um, I don't know if this is chomps or not. My daughter gave it to me, but I've heard of chomps. I think that's what my daughter buys, actually. All right, we got 8 in the house. Woo! Yes. So I'm curious on what AI has to say. AI chat. That's the Costco version of Chomps. Oh, okay. Gee, you must have. Yeah, I was just talking about you, Brandy. All right. So everyone knows I've got a cold, and I know a lot of you guys have a cold. Mine is not as bad as what it is. I can tell that it's getting better. Yeah, I know you do. So it's getting better and better. Hi, Priscilla. I think might be the first time I've seen you here or paid attention. That name, Priscilla Gearhart. Hello. Gee, and we got Brandy, Mason, Patty. Um, yes, this is the first time here. Okay. Well, I know a lot of us that's in the evening chat, our 10 o'clock late night chat. A lot of us got colds and it's just going around. It's like rampant going around to everybody. So just before coming on, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do an AI chat, one of those AI chat bots, and ask it what does kind of what can if you're on a carnivore keto diet, what can you do for a cold? And he printed out this fluids first, which we all know that fluids first. Sip on bone broth, salted water, or mineral water to stay hydrated and soothe your throat. Number two was easy to digest protein. Choose softer foods like scrambled eggs, ground beef, fish, or shredded chicken when appetite is low. Adjust fat balance. Leaner cuts are easier if congested or nausea is present. Bring back fats once appetite improves. I can see why that would be the case. I can see that. Gentle additions for keto: herbal teas with lemon slices, sugar free gelatin, or light veggie soups if they bring comfort. Is that something that the keto group agrees with? I know I used to do herbal teas. Actually, I got an herbal tea right here. This is for soothing the throat. Yeah, I get these herbal teas. Um, so I don't put lemon slices in. I just drink it right from the tea bag. Right from the tea bag. And this really does work if you got a scratchy throat or something. It actually takes care of it. Yeah. So I drink tea when I'm not feeling well. It's herbal teas. Brandy actually got me hooked on those. She does them all the time for all different kinds of things. Another one it says is nutrient dense focus. I think I already read this one, maybe not. Eggs, liver, bone marrow, and fatty fish support immunity with zinc, vitamin A, and vitamin D. Um, Support extras. Add electrolytes, vitamin D, zinc, magnesium, and a little vitamin C, lemon water, or keto supplements. I, I drink I drink my tea. Does that count? I do take magnesium. I take vitamin D daily. So I don't add vitamin C. So I should. You drink kava tea at night too to relax. Okay. 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 Anyone else drinks teas or anything like that? Do you do anything supportive other than, you know, grabbing a cold pill, or do you do the teas and the special drinks and then of course the last one it says rest and listen. Priorities: rest and hydrations. Fasting is fine short term if appetite is low. Homemade chicken soup, no noodles. Yes, I done that a lot too. I do a lot of broths with chicken broths and sometimes beef broths. And we learned last night, going over some of these, that um, vintage, meaning back in the Victorian Queen days, the Queen Victoria days. What was it? They did beef broth. When you're ill, they would do broths, and we're still doing it today. So it must really work if it's been going on now for 100, 200 years, right? And that was the one for cold. Ooh, I just picked up my paper right in front of the camera. Now, this one here is just sick days. If you're sick, it says listen to appetite and energy. Eat smaller, gentle meals like broth, which we all agree to broth, I think. Um, Eggs or ground beef, and heavy meals, if heavy meals feel tough. Hydration, electrolytes is very, very important. You don't want to get dehydrated. So prioritize fluids, bone broths, mineral water, electrolytes with sodium, potassium, and magnesium. I think for the majority of us, we all take those anyway. I've got both chicken and beef broth right now, and I even have vegetable broth if I felt like going that route. I always have broths. Fat and lean balance. Choose lean and cuts if nausea is present. Add fats back when you recover. I would probably do that anyway. I would probably do something light like chicken. I don't know. Chicken when I'm sick is my comfort food. whether I'm on carnivore, keto, or just on the American Standard Diet. Chicken's always been my comfort. Hi, Cindy. Healing foods. Liver. Can you imagine? That's the first thing on healing foods on this. Do you hear that, Nikki? Liver. So the next time you're not feeling well, Nikki, you ought to consider liver as something that you should eat. So it says healing foods are liver, bone broth, eggs, fatty fish, nutrient dense choices to support recovery. Absolutely not. I'll start eating. I'll stop before I eat. Oh, that's funny. Immune support extras, vitamin D, which basically this is the same thing as if you have a cold, and instead it's with a sick day. Vitamin D, zinc, vitamin C, small keto friendly portions of berries and lemon water if needed. Excuse me. Rest and recovery. Fewer meals are okay. Focus on sleep and hydration while the body heals. So pretty much, yes, we are going to spin the wheel, but I thought I'd tease you all by talking about healing. What to do if you have a cold, because so many of us right now have a cold. I know Nikki does. I know Lisa does. I do. I know there's members in Brandy's household that were sick. I don't know if I haven't seen her over the weekend, so I'm not sure. So how many more have been having this cold going around? I'm already one mine and picked. You're not even making sense, right? I'm already won mine. Oh, you won yours. Okay, yeah, you already won yours, and you picked yours out. Okay, she's talking about the spinning the wheel. Just allergies over there. Ragweed is high. Not Mason. I know Lisa. She was here earlier. She's probably still there. She was sick. So there was like about four or five, four of us, I think, in the chat last night was sick, and I said, well, I'm gonna check this out, and I asked AI. So I thought that was pretty cool that AI could answer that. Vitamin C is not a carnivore diet. Well, this here was carnivore and keto. So I don't do vitamin C myself, and I don't even take zinc, but I do vitamin D every day. I do vitamin. I do all the. I do vitamin D and then the magnesium, yeah, potassium, sodium. That's what I do. And I drink broths. And I drink tea. My throat is scratched, but it's caused because there's mold. Ah, okay. Yeah, when I saw you yesterday, you looked sick. So I'm looking at the wheel right now. It's just lightly spinning away. I did go through the chats again, and the comments. I mean, I went through the comments and put more names on the wheel. So I do now have Jen E. But when she asked me the other day if she was on the list, Jen E is actually, I believe, because that was the only one I could find extra. Well, there was a few of them extra that I put on, but Jennifer Underwood. So I'm assuming Jennifer Underwood is Jen E. Because one of the things that I'm realizing that the names in the chat in the comment can be different from the names in the chat. They're not always the same. Yeah, my nose isn't running as much as it was, but I still have the cough and the scratchy throat. So I can see an improvement. Your body has zero C on carnivore. Just yeah, I don't take vitamin C. I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't know if you're saying I should or if I shouldn't, but I don't. I don't bother. So, are we curious about this wheel? Take those aside. Or we can hold off a little bit longer if y'all would like. Go, Grandma. There's the wheel. Let's move this over. Try to turn it if it'll let me. You see all those names? Now, these are all the names that I could find. Oh, I'm doing the wrong screen here. Here we go. And there's quite a few names on here. And of course, there'll be multiple names of the same people if you did more than, if you commented. I think it was 6 videos. So, are we ready? One, two, three. Shall we? Yeah, that's what I thought too, John. Here you go. This is better. I do. I, I eat mine better. Who's it gonna be? That's who wins the second one. Yay! I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen her in here, but she comments all the time and she drops in quite a bit. One of our Cindy's, one of our mini Cindy's. So, yay! I'm happy for Cindy. So, there you go. So, you get vitamin C from red meat. Yeah, I heard you get some. I didn't hear whether you get a lot or a little. Um, I want to say it was Dr. Gary. I can't remember. So yeah, Cindy won, but I'm not sure she's here. I think she comes around a lot during the nighttime one. But she was in almost all of them, I think. I think she was in and yeah, she's in quite a few times. Some people only went into it once, but we'll do another one once we get past 1800. We'll do another one. Yeah, and I'm almost done with that Afghan, the viewer's choice one. We'll be doing a drawing for that on the wheel as well when that's done. I think I have 4 more after the one I'm sewing on now. I think I have 4 more, and then I'll do a border, and then it'll be a giveaway. That's if there's any interest in it. I have no idea if you guys are interested in that or not. And again, I'm sorry for coughing, guys. I am so sorry. Can you guys hear me all right? I just realized I'm not wearing my mic. You can't hear me? Okay, good. I don't know where the mic is. It's here somewhere. I think it's on the floor. You hear me just fine. Okay, good. The mic is on the floor. Like it's supposed to be there, I guess. All right, so now we know what to do with, according to AI chat, what we can do about a cold. Anyone else got any good ideas? Anyone else got any good ideas? All right, let's see what AI says. I like ask. I found a AI like about a week or so ago, and I have been like asking it a million questions. I gave the bourbon. Yes, the bourbon recipe. Yes, peppermint and bourbon. I think I might do a shot of bourbon tonight. Let's see if AI has an answer. How much whoops, how much vitamin C is in red meat? Let's see what it says. Oh, here we go. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe if I put it down. No, you're not going to be able to see it. It's all blurred. So AI says red meat does contain vitamin C, but the amount depends a lot on the cut, freshness, and whether it's raw or cooked. Raw beef or lamb has about 1 to 2 milligrams of vitamin C per 100 grams, 100 grams being 3.5 ounces. Organ meats, especially liver, kidney, heart, much higher. Beef liver has around 25 to 30 mg's per 100 grams, and kidneys is similar. Cooking, vitamin C is heat sensitive, so most of it's destroyed when the meat is cooked. A steak that has 2 mg raw may end up with almost none after grilling. I miss that grandma. She was deaf blind, but always happy. Yeah, so I guess you have to eat your red meat downright raw. But that's not what I do, anyways. I eat it really raw. I only cook it like my steak for about a minute or two on each side. The middle is totally red and running blood. So I probably do get some vitamin C from my red meat, but it's still not that much. I'd have to eat beef liver and organ meats. I'm guessing it would have to be raw, and I'm not about to eat raw liver. I don't care. I'm just not because once you cook it, all the vitamin C comes out. So, so there you guys, there you have it. Let's see what it says. That's why carnivore folks who focus only on muscle meat often get very little vitamin C, but those who include organs, especially liver, usually meet their needs in vitamin C. Interestingly, when carbs are very low, the body's needs for vitamin C drops, since glucose and vitamin C compete for the same transport pathways. Now that's interesting. Huh. So if you are eating carnivore and you're very strict about your carb intake, vitamin C is you use up everything that you will take in. You don't need as much. So that's pretty cool. Huh. And that must be why when you are a strict carnivore, you heal faster. I don't think I've done it long enough to heal faster. Uh, yeah, I'm not going to eat raw organs. No. What does it say about your vitamin D intake? Well, let's ask it a question. Um, how do you want me to question that, Nikki? What does it say about your vitamin B intake on the carnivore diet? What about the need for vitamin B? That's a really good one to dig into, it says. When you talk about the carnivore diet and vitamin B, you're stepping into a nutrient category where animal foods actually shine. Here's the lay of the land. Vitamin B, vi- B vitamins in meat. B12 is red meat, fish, liver are the richest natural sources. Carnivore eaters usually get more than enough of vitamin B. B12 anyway. B6 found in beef, chicken, pork, and fish, plentiful on meat heavy diets. Niacin, B3, also abundant in red meat and poultry. Um, rib, how do you say this? Riboflavin, B2, present in meats, especially organ meats and dairy. B5, good amounts in beef, chicken, pork, and liver. B1, thiamine, a little trickier. Pork is a grain intake can get marginal. B9, muscle meat isn't high, but liver is packed with it. Without organs, folate could run low over time. Just like vitamin C, heat can reduce some B vitamins, especially thiamine and folate. And that's your B9s and B1s. That's one reason traditional diets often include raw or lightly cooked organ meats. You take vitamin B every day to help from years of carb abuse. Ah, yes. Okay, now add being an alcoholic. A carnivore need for vitamin D. All right. Okay, being an alcoholic. Al, I'm spelling, keep saying the spelling wrong. A L. Oh, oh, in a carnivore. I'm getting pictures over a chart. Um, the need for vitamin D. Uh, Alcohol and vitamin D. Chronic alcohol use interferes with how the liver processes vitamin D into its active form. It can also affect calcium absorption and bone health, which are tied to vitamin D status. In short, alcohol tends to increase the body's need for vitamin D. Muscle meats don't have much vitamin D. Fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel, and cod liver are some of the best natural food sources of vitamin D. Egg yolks and liver contain smaller amounts. If someone is strict carnivore with only beef and pork, vitamin D intake could be quite low unless they get good sun exposure. Another good reason to go out every day for a walk. You get some sun exposure. I wonder when they say you need to get sun exposure for vitamin C, vitamin D. I wonder how many minutes that is. So it says how to get vitamin D on carnivore. That's sunlight, the most natural source, midday sun on the skin without sunscreen for short, safe periods. is the body's main way of making vitamin D. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, herring, tuna. These are carnivore friendly and rich in vitamin D. So I need to eat more sardines, eat fish, tuna fish. Egg yolks and liver, small amounts but still a boost. Cod liver oil, that's the traditional option, but depends on how strict one is with only whole foods. And supplements often used if alcohol use, limit sun or medical advice points to deficiency. If someone is both drinking heavily and eating carnivore, vitamin D becomes more important to monitor. Without fish or sun, deficiency is a real risk. So you got to. My dad's an alcoholic. We all think he's short on vitamin D plus a carnivore. Well, there you have it. So what did I miss while I was reading all that? Okay, we did that. Give your dad C. He will have none fighting repair in his body. Yeah, Mickey and Dad. Well, there you have it. I don't see any of us eating raw looking meats. Yeah, same here. I don't really drink though. If I have a glass of anything, wine, bourbon, a shot of bourbon, or a mudslide, it might be once a year. I don't drink very often. I don't drink at all. My dad and I aren't even on talking terms, but I'll spread it to my sisters who are. I know I have alcoholic genes. Da 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 da. Yeah, so I think AI chat, that chat bot, whatever, can actually be a good thing sometimes. I I knew that this was around. My son oftentimes talks about it, but I never really played with it too much until just recently, and it's kind of cool. Send in healing hugs. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna take them all. I'm gonna take all the healing hugs I can get. I am getting better though. I am getting better. Yeah, hugs back at ya. Spreading the love. So anybody else have any tricks about feeling better when you have a cold? Yeah, I seldom take anything like cold medicines or anything. There was a big thing about a year or two that they don't really do anything. I sleep and ignore everybody, literally including my kid. Oh. One thing I did notice, going out for a walk, not feeling well, when I come back and I sit in the chair, and I stay in the chair for about a half hour after I close everything out. And it was just feeling so good, feeling that breeze and the warmth of the sun, on my face and stuff. It just was soothing. So let's see. We got Cindy that won the game, won the wheel. I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of this. So I have that. I'm gonna put that one on. I finished one project and put two on the hook. Well, I got my two sweaters for my grandkids off the hook. They're waiting for them both to try it on so I can see if I have to adjust anything. So that's done. I've almost got the viewer's choice blanket almost done. I probably have just another day to do on that one. Well, and then I'll have to do the border. And so then it's working on something else I've been eager to work on. It is a mandala that I got from Annie's Attic. Remember the one that's going to be very, very costly and take forever to make because you only get a part of it every month. I haven't really started it, but I've already got two so far. So for 2 months worth, but I haven't started it yet. So I might hold off on it, give it another couple of months so I get a good chunk of it to do. So maybe I'll work on something else. Well, so no one has anything else to add to feeling better and how to get better, how to feel better, hints on what makes you feel good, whether it's Vicks under the nose or what was it? I think my grandmother used to put like an onion in a sock or something. Peel an onion and put it in a sock, put it under your feet or something. I can't remember. Ah, Vicks on your feet and put a socks on. I'd work on it that way. You'll stay ahead. I mean, I'm behind on my crochet along, but I'll get. Oh, that's what I should be working on. No, that one's done. I was gonna say that's done. I really don't think I have anything pending. Oh, I do have a bag. I'm in the middle of making a bag, and I stopped. Oh, and I do. I got sleeves I got to put on a sweater and cuffs to put on another sweater. Yeah, I can do my sweaters. That's what I could work on tonight. Well, if nobody else has anything to say or add, all these darn sweaters I got all over the place to do. Uh, let's see. Did I miss anything? No one's got anything else to say? Any more little old things that you've heard about? Vintage. I guess I'll stick with my tea. All right then. I actually got a. I actually got quiet in here tonight. You're doing 11 o'clock right or 10 o'clock your time. I'll probably do it. Probably I don't know. Probably about 10:30. I'll come. I'll do the live at 10:30. Yeah, that's something I want to do before I come on. Oh, you'll be on the road. Where you at? Just realized part of it. I'll be on. Okay. If I can get things going and done by 10, I'll be on at 10. Open the airport. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, what? Okay, sounds good. All right, guys. I guess that's gonna be it for tonight. No one really wants to chit chat. I talked about what I came to talk about. We spun the wheel. We got a winner. Hope and I know Sin will be around. She's always comes and goes. I see her quite often, so I know she'll be around. And if not, she doesn't claim it. She doesn't email me. We'll put it back on the wheel again. So until then, guys, um, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. 10:30. 3, 2, 1. Beep.